Hello, my beautiful soul. We need to talk about begging. About freaking begging. I mean, why? Why your self-esteem is that low that you're literally begging this person for your attention? I mean, it's disrespectful for yourself. I mean, how can you even look in the mirror and be okay with your actions? At this point, it's pathetic. It's pathetic, and I can't even find words to describe the things that you're doing to yourself. Alright? And I'm glad you're here because we're about to discuss the reasons why you probably do it and how to stop it, right? And how to stop it, because that's the main point of all of that. So, my beautiful soul, right? I heard that you're begging this guy, this friend, this girl, your mom, your brother, this dog for your attention. You're begging them. So, your body is screaming, look at me. Look at me. I'm here. Hug me. Kiss me. Touch me. Whatever. At this point, it's pathetic. And let it sink into your brain. It's pathetic. It's disgusting. If I were you, I wouldn't even be able to look at myself in the mirror. I would look at myself and look at this failure. Don't you feel like a failure now? This is such a failure behavior. And who are you to be the victim of your life? Do you know how many people are in the war right now? Are you in the war? Do you have a house, a home, phone, internet to watch this? Then why are you bragging? Why your life is so fucking sad? Tell me. Someone died, everyone dies. You get a bad mark, alright, be better next time. You gain weight, alright. Cut a few snacks. I'll give you a week, you'll be fine. You feel fat or you just feel bloated? Your life is that shitty? That's why you need validation? That's what it is, validation. Tell me, your beautiful soul, alright? Because I just can't look at things like that, because your soul is so beautiful and you decide to poison it with all those disgusting energies. Alright? I mean, why should you feel shame? It's probably shame. It's probably that disgust in yourself because you don't even like yourself. And that's why you need that attention. If you would like yourself, if you love yourself, then you wouldn't look for validation in other people. You wouldn't need that because you have yourself and you don't. You're not accountable for yourself. And you need other people to show you that you're valuable. And you know what's the funniest part? Every time someone else show you that validation and you feel good with yourself for like 10 minutes, it's the same as a drug addiction, as alcoholism, as binge eating. You know why? Because every time, it's like I said, it's like a freaking drug. I need to watch my language. I need to watch my language. Anger is such a bad vibration. Every time you do it to yourself, it's like a drug. Because, look, alcoholic, right? He needs another bottle of vodka for what? So he feels good for like 10 minutes of his life. And then what? Nothing changed. His life is the same and he needs another bottle of vodka. And you're the same as a freaking alcoholism. It's like alcoholism, but with people. With other human beings. And for everyone who's like, yeah, but humans need connections. Yeah, you need connections. You need valid connections. You need valid connections. And you can't even create and build valid connections because you are not even connected with yourself. Let's start there, Pookie. Let's start there. You're not even connected with yourself. How do you want to love other humans if you don't love yourself? And I am all for that. Of course you can be loved when you don't love yourself. Of course you can have those people who are showing you this unconditional love when you're at your lowest. Of course. But at some point, you're gonna get them tired. Because all you do is crying and being the victim. Even if they unconditionally love you, then you know what? Alright, try to be them. Try to be that person you are so obsessed with. Right? And think of it, you are the best version of yourself, right? Let's pretend that they are at their best, at their highest, right? And the person they're having beside them is someone who's crying and begging for attention because they can't survive a day without "I love you," without "you're so pretty," without "oh my god, you're the best thing that happened into my life." You don't need them to say that. You need a mirror, your face and a finger to point at that freaking mirror and say, "I'm valuable. I'm beautiful. I am the best. I am the winner." Is it that hard? Is it that hard to say it to yourself? I will never stop bragging about journaling. I'm sure in every freaking episode, in the future episode and previous episodes, I always talk about journaling, and I will never, ever, ever stop yapping about it. Never. Unfortunately, I don't have my notebook with me. Such a shame. But write what you need. Then you can figure out why you need so badly. Why you need them so badly. Alright. For example, I will give you my story. I will give you one of my friends' stories, and you need to figure it out. Because it's... Why you need validation? That's why you need to write things down. Why you need validation? Do you need validation because you don't feel comfortable with your human body, and you look at yourself in the mirror and like, "Oh my god, I'm ugly. Oh my god, I can't wear those jeans. Oh my god, I can't wear this dress. Oh my god." So you need validation from other people because they can tell you, "Oh my god, you're so pretty, girl. Is that vintage? Period." I cringed myself, but it was worth it. 100%. That's what emotions. That's why you need them to say that you're beautiful. You can say it to yourself. You can say it to yourself. You don't need them for that. Why you need them to tell them that you're important? Of course you're important. Just think of it. If you weren't there for yourself, you would be tired, you will be hungry, you'll be starving, you will have brain fog because you eat too much sugar and carbs. I mean those good carbs. I don't want to get into that too deep right now. I would, because I love to talk about these things, about food, but we can do that. I can't yap about other things. So good carbs, like maybe make yourself a sandwich. Maybe eat some good pasta, but like maybe not those carbs from chips, from the store with too much palm oil. And then you have brain fog, and then you're tired. Like, be accountable for yourself first. And then you brag about all those people, and then all you do is crying in your bed and like, I'm so tired, I don't have time for myself, I don't have time for other people, and that's why I am this way. That's pathetic. That's pathetic at this point. If you need to explain to everyone why are you this way, you just don't love yourself at all. Girl, that's lying to yourself. Why are you doing that? Why? Aren't you disappointed in yourself at this point? Oh my gosh. That's why all you have to do is focusing on yourself, but really focusing on yourself. Not just telling everyone, I'm focusing on myself, and then doing nothing. Or giving like 1% or 2% and be like, I tried. Girl, you're not trying hard enough. If it's not working, you're not trying hard enough. If you're doing everything for yourself, you're not trying hard enough. I don't care if you're a mother. I don't care if you're having children. I don't care if you're taking care of your family right now. If you are this way, then something's wrong in here. I know, they can be your family, your friends, they can be annoying. All those people, they can be annoying, and you see all of their flaws. And you talk about this with them, like, hey, it's annoying me because your voice is annoying me, and then it's, annoying because then I want to cry, and then you're annoyed because I want to cry. Alright, but why are you annoyed about that song? Something's wrong in here, and you're not thinking about it. Something's wrong in here, and that's what you need to change this. Something's wrong in here. Alright, girl. That's why the first thing you always have to do is check how you're sleeping. How is your sleep? I mean, always start with the basic and then cry about that something isn't working. Always start with the basic. The first thing is always sleep. The second thing is your food. The third thing, if you're a girl, then you're really, really hormonal. I mean, if you're a guy, it's probably the same, but this is girlies. Food was there. Clothes and plastic, because your hormones. I mean, do you really think your hormones won't be messed up if all you do is eating plastic and drinking plastic and drinking from plastic and eating with plastic forks and plastic spoons from plastic bowls? Or wearing plastic underwear? Do you really think they will be okay? They won't. Why are you lying to yourself? And then you're lying to yourself that I tried. It just isn't for me. They don't want to change. Why they have to change? It's their problem. If you will evolve to like here, like there, you're the highest, and they're still vibrating low, and they don't want to change, and you then just think about it. You're at your highest, and you're seeing them at their lowest, and you're trying to help them, blah, 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 blah. And then they don't want to change. What are you gonna do? Forgive and leave. Forgive, leave, or just focus on yourself and live in the same house as them. Yes, that's what you're gonna do. You won't be at their, bed every single night and saying, girl, do this with me because I did that. No, you come first. I mean, if you're a mother and you're having children and they are really, really young, then just do the same for them. I mean, if you are worried about their sleep, food, and plastic and clothes, then hello, congratulations, do this for them also. But if you're not another mom, then girl, what? Focus on yourself. And then when you change those things, and for everyone who's like, but I don't have money, you don't need to have money to buy yourself a tomato. If you don't have money to buy yourself a tomato, then go outside and find a tomato. I'm sorry for all those farmers, but steal this one tomato, you're gonna be fine. I mean, that was a joke, but you get the point. Alright. When you do those things, then we're going back to journaling. I mean, I hope you were journaling along the way, but journal, girl, journal. All of your problems will be gone, or at least you will understand them. That's it. And then you understand your problems, and then in your head you really know what to do. Maybe it was all about living. Alright, and now let me get you through those two stories, alright? Let me start with myself. When I was younger, I had that big need for validation, that people need to tell me that I'm smart. Like, when someone didn't, acknowledge that I was smart, then I was like, I'm dumb. God, I'm so dumb. How can a person dumb as me even exist? I will be like this. Like, I promise, if I had like one mistake at my exam, right, I will be like, I'm so dumb. Why I even exist? There's no one who's more stupid than me. I will be like this. And what's wrong with that mindset? Like, girl, what was even that? How could I even do that? That's not funny. Not funny. That's pathetic. And I acknowledge that this was pathetic, and I understand that, hey, I'm still smart. Even if they don't say that out loud, I'm still smart. Why do I need them to say that I'm smart? And when I started, doing all the things that the smart version of me would do, like discipline, like playing chess, like going back to playing chess, going black. Yeah, I definitely went black. Like going back to studying, to stimulating your brain. Then I didn't need no more validation anymore. Like, I don't need no more validation in that point, ever. I'm good. And all I have to do is like write down and read all those things that I have wrote down before, and like talk to myself in the mirror, probably, about the problem, and the problem is gone. My favorite thing of all the time is going to be like, every time I was going to a psychologist, and I was having one visit for a week, right? So many things could happen in that week, right? Many things could happen. Many disaster could happen in my head. So I had to, balance it somehow. And many times, I couldn't write something down. For example, I was in a classroom and I was having that brain fog, and I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. Oh my God, I'm so bad. Oh my God, I'm so stupid. I'm so ugly. Oh, I should die. You know what I would always do? I would close my eyes, because I can't just pull out another notebook in my class and then the teacher's going to be like, oh, what are you having here? Nothing, sir. So I would close my eyes, or I would look outside, of the window, or I would just zoom out. I would look at one point and I would zoom out, and I would be like, I would imagine the office, with my psychologist. I would imagine the office with my psychologist, but sometimes I would imagine also them, and sometimes I would just imagine two versions of myself, and they will discuss the problem. And I promise you, every time I finished doing that, I was like, now I understand. I would be like, Victor, this is the greatest evolution. This had to be done. I would be like this. My God, this is such a powerful move. You would feel like they're gonna cloud 9. I promise. So that was the one story. And about the second story with my friend, she had a guy, right? It's always about the guys. She would have a guy, and she would feel something about him, right? And she will be like, I need him, he's the one. And she's very intuitive, so she will be like, but I need him. And they got freaking married. They got married. And the problem was that I will never ever ever believe in relationship when a woman is the chaser. And don't get me wrong, but it's just the fact that when the woman is the chaser, then her needs aren't met because, her emotional needs about the physical touch and emotional intelligence usually aren't met, because when a woman is a chaser, she never loves that person as she claims she does. It's always about the imaginary version of the person you're seeing at the end, like you imagine their highest version, and like, yeah, if they will be at their highest, I will be this, they will be this and that, and they will probably treat me this and that. No, girl. You're not Bob the Builder. If you were, I promise you, if you build that guy, and he's gonna leave you, even if you're married. Even if you're married with children, he will leave. And that's a matter of fact. Thank you. But you know what? That's such an interesting topic. And we should discuss it in another video. Thank you.